Hi, my name is Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. This is the new Skadi stabilizer from Fivics. Skadi is the new top-of-the-line range of gear. They've got limbs, riser and stabilizers. So what's different about this to the stabilizer I'm currently using? So a while ago, about a year ago, I did a review on the new Fivics stabilizer, the Fornix 14, I think it is. It was a thin carbon stabilizer and I shot it and I liked it. It was pretty stiff. Well, it was very stiff. I reduced my shock and it was narrower, so I got less wind. So I changed and I've been shooting ever since, extremely happy with it. Recently, this is the one I'm shooting. Recently I added the Biter V-Box to the bottom of it. I did a review. I like the V-Box, so I've added that. So what's different about this? That's the question. So normally with a stabilizer, you've got the metal housing here, and it goes onto a carbon rod. So this is normally glued together. At this end here, you can see it's all one piece. So that's a bit different. Now, the people at Fivics say the stabilizers were designed for this system here to use the Fivics dampener and the Fivics weights. Now, I use more weight than this, and I'm going to build up to more weight beyond this. So I don't know how much weight I'm going to build up to, but I'm going to add more weight. So I'm going to shoot with this first, and then we're going to add the weights I currently shoot. But this is the way it just unscrews. It's got the little thread size, which is 1/4, I think. There's a thread on there. There's a washer. So we're going to compare it and see if we like the feel of it. It always worries me doing these reviews that I'll like the new product more than the old product. The graphics are nice. Look, there's nothing wrong with the old graphics. I feel like a year on, I feel like they're probably a little bit dated. The thickness looks the same. But I've been very happy with the change. So first off, we'll shoot the stabilizer the way it is. So I'm shooting the Fornix first. The new Skadi stabilizer is $50 more than the Fornix, so it's up there. You know, you're probably talking a $350 stabilizer. Look, it's really nice. I feel very little vibration. It's a beautiful stabilizer. I couldn't imagine a stabilizer better. And look, there's lots of really good stabilizers on the market. Basically, what a stabilizer is, it's a rod that holds a bit of weight. If the rod's too flexy, too much bend, it bounces. You just want the rod to absorb shock and to hold a lot of weight down the end. Now, if you're not adding much weight to the stabilizer, then you can get away with a cheaper stabilizer and you'll be okay. So generally most beginners who start off will start off with a cheap stabilizer. Now this stabilizer feels light. Obviously with the stabilizer you want the stabilizer to be light and the weight to be at the end. And it feels very light. Now this is nice. You see here where it joins together, it's the same size as the adapter. That means it's going to absorb a lot of shock. That's a good thing. Feels lighter at the end because there's only 4 ounces on the end, where I assume the biter's probably 3, and I've got another 4 ounces of tungsten on the end of my other one, so that's probably 7 ounces. This is 4. The bow feels substantially lighter with the vibration. I would say I feel less vibration with the Skadi than the other, but that might be my imagination. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the weights. We're going to change from this weight, which it comes with, to the weight I currently shoot on the Fornix to see if I think it feels better. Okay, so I forgot. The difference is the biter has the big thread, so you need the thread adapter. So we're going to have to take out the end. Hopefully we'll be able to take off the thread off the other one and fit the biter. Otherwise I'll need to go from otherwise I'll need a small weight to adapt to thicker weight. Okay, so this is not ideal. It's not ideal. I'll see if I can make it a bit better. It's not ideal because I don't, from memory, Fivics said I can't move this stabilizer rod because it's built in. See, it's not ideal. I can't get that stabilizer to be right in there. If I had stainless, I'd have plenty of room. Okay, I'll grab a stainless weight. Okay, 4 ounces of stainless, 4 ounces of tungsten. This feels lighter. They're meant to be the same, but the tungsten feels heavier. It's just that much wider, so now I've got room for the thread. I've got the room for the adapter. Look, it's just one of those things. You're going to want it if you're going to want biter, V-box, and that's a small adapter. This is what you're going to have to do. It's funny when people come into the shop, they're like, "Can you set up my stabilizers for me?" And literally, this is what you do, and it's like that's probably, I don't know, $10. But by the time you get it so set up, you've spent a fair bit of time getting it just set up because you need to get the threads to fit and stuff. Alright, we're ready to shoot. And you'll acknowledge the 4 ounces of stainless is on the back, where on the Fornix the stainless was on the front, so theoretically the Fornix should feel better because the 4 ounces at the front of the V-box which absorbs shock. Feels pretty good. I really don't notice any difference. There's minimal vibration. It feels really good. Yeah, look, it feels pretty good. It looks good. It's possibly better. So let's just talk about stabilizers since we're doing this review. The little V-bars don't make a lot of difference because they're so short they don't flex much. So having cheaper V-bars is fine. I just went for the matching set. So if I was buying a new set of stabilizers, and I don't think I will because I don't think I can notice the difference, I would get this new Skadis.